Hi, Sandra here from Create in Spain. So I'm just doing the last bit of the folding of my score lines. If I put this flat, you can see the shape. And I have a particularly good tip for actually constructing this. And that is the use of either a straw, or if you don't have a straw and you have this stuff, you can actually cut pieces of this to the appropriate width. And there's a very good reason for doing this. When you construct this, this is going to go in like so. And because it has a straw inside, it's got a little more strength to it. So that when you do this part of it and you want to glue it down, you've got something a little more solid to press on in order to glue it down. And that's all it is really, because if you don't have that and you try and do it without, it can be a little bit mushy on the corners, and then if you destroy your corners you won't get a very neat finish. But this will actually give you a little more strength. Now you only need to do it on the two sides, but you can, if you want to, do it in here as well. Now these are jumbo straws and I've cut them down to length, and I've just split them down the length of them too. And the reason for that is jumbo straws are a little bit too fat, but when you split them they will automatically just overlap themselves slightly, and then when you put them in here they'll go to the right size, and they've still got enough tension on them that they're not going to be very squishy. So that is the reason for that one. So in order to actually put this down properly, what you do is you fold down, you've got two sections and you fold down across that so that this is literally folded in half, and your glue, whether it's from a glue gun or from the tape, goes along just past this middle line. So the glue or the glue from your tape gun, whatever it is you're using, goes along there. So I haven't got my glue gun charged up, so I'm just going to use some tape. And the reason it can be handy to have a glue gun is that sometimes on this product, sometimes maybe your tape isn't overly strong, or maybe it's a little bit awkward to get a bit where you want it, and sometimes it's quite handy to have a glue gun at hand, but I'm not using it this time. So fold it over like so, and then all you have to do is pop it up like that and slide in your straw. So you can squeeze it down a little bit to get it in. You don't want it sticking out either end, but you want it as close to the ends as you can, just to provide a bit more stability. So that's how that's done. So let's do another one. Fold over the very top edge and put my tape near the top edge rather than the edge of the card, because that gives you more strength again. That's where you want it to be stuck down. And then fold it over so you've got two sections, and then pop it up, roll that up and push it inside. Now for this section you fold that, and you see you can't fold it flat onto there, it's not possible. Now this is the reason why it gets quite difficult to press down sometimes, because that needs to be stuck down to there, but you've got no way of ensuring pressure on it. So I'm going to put my tape on. Sorry about that, the doorbell rang, the postman came. Right, where was I? Putting tape on here, I think, was the next thing. So again, very close to the fold, not to the edge of the card. And I'm going to do this one as well while I'm at it. Like that. And you need to put some tape on this little piece here as well. So just a tiny bit for that, across the diagonal. Now this you want to go as close to the edge as you can get it. Okay, now it's worthwhile pressing that down well with either a scoring tool or, as in my case, a fingernail, so that it is properly stuck, because that is going to go on top of that edge there and it needs to be stuck properly. So I'm actually going to take the backing tape off of this, hold that upright, match the corners, push it down, the same with that side there. Then when I've done that, if it would stick, that's why I recommend sometimes using hot glue for this type of thing, because the hot glue will stick instantly and stay stuck. Take off the backing tape for this one, and then it is literally rolled under till you can't push it anymore. And there we have the first corner. As you can see, beautiful, neat corners. And that is the reason for the specific matching of the size of the last layer here. Because if that size is narrower, then you haven't got anything to press that against on the back, and that makes it so much easier to do. Fold over and press down. Make sure you match up the corners and press down, and then completely tuck and press. But there we have our frame done. That's how to construct it. So I've given you the details of how to actually make the file. You don't have to have a cutting machine to do it, because you can always do it with a scoring board and so on and so forth. But I found there are quite a few tutorials about how to do it with a scoring board and very little on how to construct it with an electronic cutter. So I thought I would do one for you. There we go. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye bye.